Okay, guys, so we're gonna do the review for the Battlefield. No, what is it? What is it? Hell Let Loose Vietnam, guys. Hell Let Loose Vietnam official reveal trailer. So let's check it out, guys. I'm not really. We'll watch it and we'll have a little discussion about it. Okay, so let's dive straight in, guys.
Peggy 16.
Okay. So what do you guys think? I mean, I see.
Welcome Xander_Yege.
Xander, thanks for the follow, Xander. So my immediate concern, guys, is the player base split. I'm really worried. Like, Hell Let Loose is a small community, and unless we all of a sudden manage to pull people from other games, which is going to be very, very hard to do, all I see happening is half our players go from Hell Let Loose to Hell Let Loose Vietnam, and then it kills both games. You know, unless like people stop playing Battlefield 6 and just play Battlefield Vietnam instead. I feel like all they're doing is creating a direct competitor for their own game. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. But that aside, what is my other concerns? I guess jungle fighting is going to be real tough. Like, if you look at all the Hell Let Loose maps, what are the least popular ones? The least popular ones are the dense foresty ones, right? You can't see what's going on. Everyone's always hiding in bushes and shit like that. Like, man, are we going to be happier that this whole thing is just going to be like a hide in the bush game? Maybe they're not going to have that layout. Shit, that's going to be weird. I hope they're going to pull that off. I'm also concerned about the lag. Like, all the maps in Hell Let Loose that have lots of foliage always are lag issues, right? Like, are we're just gonna have crazy loads of foliage in a Vietnam map, and everyone's computers are gonna shit themselves? That's going to be possible, right? So that could be a problem. Boat fights. Yeah, I guess we're going to have boats. Are we going to have helicopters? Is it going to be air? Probably not. I doubt they're going to add helicopters. I doubt that helicopters will just be like commander support. They'll do like flybys or something. Another concern, the balance of the game. How are they gonna balance that out? One team has helicopters and napalm strikes. The other team can make a tunnel and make traps, I guess. The NVA is getting a tunnel system that goes between garrisons. What's happening, Xander? How you doing? The NVA is getting tunnel system. Okay, is that good? I don't know. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I mean, how are they going to I don't know how they're going to balance that, man. It's going to be so imbalanced. Both teams are going to be so different.
Welcome, Cesar Mosquito.
They're adding choppers for drop-offs. Result. Yeah, okay, cool. Resupply. Yeah. I hope that we're not going to be flying choppers around against ground units. I mean, I'm sure the Viet Cong probably also going to have mortars and things like that. And, yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Because like in Hell Let Loose, both teams are so balanced, right? Because they've got similar. Both teams are balanced because they have similar technology. But obviously, the technology is going to be so different in both the teams here. It's going to be playing like, I don't know. It's going to be playing like, what was that game called? I think it was called Prey, where you have like 4 units against one monster, and the 4 units have to beat the monster has to beat 4 units. It wasn't successful because it was so different. It was so different because like you're playing 2 completely different games, right? Helicopters will have gunners. I can already imagine shooting that AMG at bushes and fortunes playing in my head. What's going to happen to the base Hell Let Loose games? Well, I guess they're going to just be their own games, Moss, but that's my concern, What's going to happen to the base of Hell Let Loose game? Well, the main problem is going to be that... What's happening? Good morning, But. How you doing? What's going to happen is all the Hell Let Loose players are just going to jump ship for a while, and I'm so worried it's just going to nuke Hell Let Loose. Everyone's going to jump ship, the game's going to get nuked, and then the Vietnam one will die, and we've left with fuck all at the end of the day. This is a really weird move. I'm not too sure. I know it's exciting. Like, everyone is excited for Battlefield 6 as well, but I know it's exciting. I don't know if it's a great move, to be honest. I don't know if it's gonna work out, just because of the player base split. How they're gonna manage that, I'm not sure. What are the positives? What's gonna look cool, guys? What do you think are gonna be the cool things about this? I think it's gonna be really fun for a few months. I think it's gonna be fun learning to play the different factions. I think it's gonna probably bring a few new players from other games. Probably not loads, but it'll bring a few more players. If they go free to play, I think they're going to have to go free to play for the first month, maybe, just to let people get on board for a bit, test it out, see if they like it. Like, they need to get a really refined version going, and then they need to make a beta and try to get people involved. But yeah, I mean, look, with the Milsim games we have, where we have like Armor, Squad, and Hell Let Loose, and then there's not many players on those games, right? I mean, you got what do you have other games as well, like not Stalker. What's that fucking game? The Escape Tarkov. It depends how good the maps are. Yeah, that's gonna be the thing. Yeah. I mean, balance is a very hard thing to get right. People complain about the balance in Hell Let Loose. How are you going to balance that game? I don't care about balance. I know that competitive players do. Competitive players are not going to be happy because of the imbalance in the game. How are you going to make a comp scene out of that? I'm not sure. And because they're so imbalanced, there's going to just be new metas constantly for each team to make one team stronger than the other. So like tricky one. Yeah, I hope so, Caesar. I hope you're right about that. But it's just the comp scene's going to have a problem there. And we need a comp scene. Comp scene helps drive the community. It's pretty important. Are they still going to have the commander and officer system that we have at the moment in Hell Let Loose? Is it still going to work like that? Is that still going to be how it works? I have almost 5k hours and I play mostly the 6 best maps. Maps are key. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, look, some people just leave the map when the map's shit. Like this, it's going to be wild. This kind of reminds me of like PUBG. This game. It looks like it's going to be PUBG or something in the PUBG, but like a 50v50 PUBG. We'll find out, eh? We'll find out. So, yeah. What else is there about the game, though, that's going to be interesting? The vehicles are going to be weird. I mean, you're gonna have one team with tanks, one team with. I mean, I guess it all depends on how powerful they make the Viet Cong and how they make them powerful. Like with enough traps and things like that. I mean, Viet Cong are gonna have to put traps everywhere, but that's gonna be fucking frustrating, isn't it? Imagine like the whole time you're running around just blowing up by traps. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're gonna have to see, I suppose, right? But it looks cool.
Mr. Calm Loss became a member.
Well, Mr. Calmless, thanks for the membership. We appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Big love, mate. Big love. Big love. So yeah, guys, I guess that's the extent of my review for Vietnam. So I guess we're gonna have to wait till it comes out. Okay. In the meantime, let's just keep enjoying our Hell Let Loose. 13th SNC tried to run an armory forger server. It was a little complicated for everyone, but I like the logistics system of helicopter combat. Yeah, I haven't played armory forger, dude. I wonder if I'd like it. It'd be interesting. All right, let's get back into a Hellletloosegaming, guys. Let's get